I'll B, I think, had a rough start to today. Indiana's on the fast break, and they get the ball turned over as they try to throw a pass. Penn State comes out firing, buries another three, makes it 10-8. Trying to get situated here and squared away. Oh, Dabney, I'm still worried about tonight, brother, because going into Happy Valley, a team that needs a win, they're going to be motivated, and they're a pretty good basketball team. I hope so, man. Dabney, I'm with you today. I'm trying to get some motivation going. Running a little behind. Hood Shafino misses another three. Geronimo with the big offensive glass, and he goes to the ground, and it's going to be a jump ball. I don't know why my scoreboard says 9-10. It says 8 on the TV, but we'll see. 1 second. There you go, Brent. Me too, bro. I'm with you. We need a big win today. A loss today would be huge. It's time for these young guys to step up and really kind of get it figured out. I got a few things going on with my setup here. I got to adjust a little bit. That's a lot better. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's nice to see you folks. It's been a tough go for us here lately. It was a little too late on Sunday against Northwestern. Lost a home game, which just made me sick. The game at Iowa, I won't get over the officiating in that game anytime soon. I have to say that was probably one of the worst called games for both teams that I think I've ever seen in college basketball. I have never seen an official give a technical for a guy giving him the basketball when the player didn't want to take it out of bounds. And also, I've never seen a coach come out of his coaching box across midcourt and earn a technical and be given it and then taken away. I felt like the game was very, very, very poorly officiated. We'll just say that. And still to play within 2 points on a good Iowa team, that's fair. 2 really close games thus far. We've got to get it together tonight on the road because there's no off nights in the Big Ten. You got to come to play every single week, and hopefully we get it done. Snowman Multimedia is in the house. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Brian Snow is currently at Jennings County getting ready to do a boys basketball game. So good luck to the Snowman tonight. Everybody that has a second, make sure you like and subscribe to Brian. He's a great caller, and drop over there and give him a like on his stream as well. Jalen Hood Shafino's, once he gets his shot figured out, it's all over. And here lately, it's been very pure. He's looked really good. If Geronimo can stay out of foul trouble, he offers a really good spot presence in that and playing basically now the 4 because he can shoot outside a little bit. He rebounds and he's very athletic. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I've seen Galloway's out there today as well. They 14:54 left, Abney. Yeah, they're in a timeout. We're getting ready to come back. It's Penn State's ball. IU is down 2. Excuse me. Hood Shafino is out high. I'll remember the Penn State guys' names as I get used to them, as they start kicking our butt. They've been playing very well right at the beginning here. They're going to rotate it around the top. He's going to try to get inside. He cuts it over to the left. Nothing. Trying to drive on Miller. Kopp gets all the way to the basket and loses it off his hip. Oh, they're going to say it stays on this end. There's only 1 tick left on the shot clock. Official had a very good view of it. They're going to have to get in quick for some kind of alley-oop in. There he does get a shot off, but Trace Jackson controls the rebound. Here comes JHS the other way to make it fast. He's going to rotate it around to Galloway on the right wing, who drives. Penn State is in his zone. Galloway floats it up. Geronimo clears the offensive glass. What an aspect of the game he brings. I wish he'd stay in there. Shafino from 22, no good. And Geronimo goes over the back. I'm sure that's going to be another foul on him. I got get my box score brought up here, and we will be all 100% ready. Penn State's rotating it around. They're running the ball out high, looking to get it inside. Nothing doing. Right wing three, no good. Controlled by Trace Jackson Davis. We're coming back the other way. There goes Geronimo to the basket, puts it up, no good. Coming back the other way. Here comes Penn State. 3-on-3. He's going to hold it up. There it is. And it looks like he's going to step out of bounds on the right side of the screen, or on the right-hand side of on the floor by the bench, and Indiana's going to bring it back the other way. There's my scoreboard. Okay. I think I'm done being screwed up here today. What's up, Ben? We need this win big time. What's up, A. Pizzle? And there is a layup by Geronimo from a feed from TJD coming inside. Right place, right time. Game is back tied 10-10 as we roll on. Penn State running their offense, and there's going to be a foul going through the screen. I think they're going to get Jalen JHS on the foul there. That will be the third team foul on Indiana. Penn State tries to drive. He dribbles it off his foot, and it goes right back to a friendly bounce to a regular or one of the players. He's trying to penetrate on Geronimo. Great defense by Jordan. And I believe that was a shot clock violation. Geronimo doing well. Maybe a travel. Let's see. Oh. It's either, yeah, it must have been a shot clock or a travel. I couldn't quite see it. I can't hear it. Geronimo's excellent, man. He has just got to learn to play with some kind of a control and gain his basketball skills. He's so rough around the edges. Cobb has it, feeds down. There's a double on Trace. Over to Jordan. Jordan goes to the basket and lays it in, and Indiana's got another basket here, leading 12-10, 12:08 to go. Man, we really need a good performance tonight. But every time Trace gets the ball on the block, Geronimo cuts straight to the basket. Knee. Dabney, it's a knee. And the prognosis is that he will be back in February. So, less than sometime next month. And you know what? Let's just be honest here. If this team can hold it together until we get into the month of February, with Race and possibly Xavier coming back for the stretch run, our season just needs to be we just need to stop the bleeding. Get us a few extra wins, get us in contention, and hopefully some of these younger guys get some good experience, learn how to stay on the floor, not commit fouls, not turn the ball over, and get us a good position in the Big Ten tournament. And hopefully we go back to the big dance where I think we can do some damage. But somebody said it earlier in the chat. Malik Renew has got to settle down a little bit and get used to this competition. He really needs a lot of minutes and needs to play a good game. I think it's really good for him and Geronimo to get all this extra playing time. Hopefully it goes to good use for the future. What's up, Dave? Nice to see you. TBA's range. Really? What does that mean, bro? Welcome. Elaborate on the comment a little bit and I'll figure you out. Gotta shoot this stupid sound of this phone off. It's driving me bonkers. I don't like it sitting here going beep, beep during the game. All right, we're back from timeout. Happy Valley seems like such a good place to watch a basketball game. I'd really like to go there once in my life. What's up, Nathan? All right, here it goes. Here's the inbound. Indiana's going to go run a little bit of man press. Tamar Bates is back on the floor. Galloway must have got a little break when I got in here. Penn State has a few subs as well. I'm not aware of most of the names today. I apologize. Looking, there's a deep three by Penn State, and it's good. 1 point lead for Penn State, 13-12, 11:43 to go. Shafino's bringing the ball up the court. He's going to hand it off to Bates. Bates runs it back. They're going to run to the left side. Here comes the high pick by Renew. Back to Shafino. Shafino's probing, looking, nothing. Bates has got it, 10 on the shot clock. Looking down on the block. Renew's got it. He backs this guy in, puts up a baby hook, and he hits it. Malik Renew comes in off the bench and makes his first basket. Play with composure, young man. 8 points against Northwestern. Didn't have a great game. 4 for 5 from the floor, though. Penn State still probing the run, driving around the wing, looking, nothing. And there's a fadeaway jump shot, no good. Geronimo controls glass. Here comes Shafino. Looking, nothing going. Indiana's not looking to push too hard right now. Geronimo for three. Hard off the back rim, no good. Here comes Penn State with the long rebound. Crossing back the timeline, looking, trying to get inside. Rotates it over, wide open for three on the left wing. No good. Renew controls the glass. Here comes Indiana. Lots of shots, nothing going down. Shafino pulls up and takes one. Very bad shot there, by the way. You got to run some offense. I don't think Coach is going to be too happy. And Shafino must have knew he was being subbed out because he threw that one up there. All right. Running the weave out high, looking left, nothing doing. Gets it over to the left wing for another. He fakes it, passes, throws up the little floater, and he's going to be called for a charge. Player control foul. Renew takes it. Got run over there. Number 23 for Penn State called for the foul. Very good position by Renew. He just got run over there. 14-13, 10:02 to go in the half. This Indiana team looks a lot more poised than the one we saw on Sunday. Trace is back in the game, feeds it. Bates is going to drive, throws it up, no good. And Trace Jackson Davis ends up with the rebound and draws the foul going up for the throwing it back up and in. Trace didn't have good position, but he had enough position to throw his guy off balance, and he lost the rebound. It hits the ground, and Trace comes back up with it just by not giving up on the play. And first one is good. This will mark the first time this season that Indiana does not tote a top 25 ranking by their name. (15-13) IU. Trace is back at the free throw line. And the second is no good. It rims out. Renew tries to get the glass, cannot get in there. Here comes Penn State back up the court. Rotates over to the right-hand side looking. Gets it to the top of the key. Passes it down a little bit. He comes out to get it. Driving, nothing. Trace Jackson Davis, he resets. 10 on the shot clock. Trying to get inside, nothing. Galloway's there. Throws it out. Rotates it around for three. And there's another three. Penn State's doing a great job of getting the ball inside, drawing coverage, and then rotating it out and then passing it around until they find the open guy. 16-15 Penn State, 9:02 to go. First half here today. Trey Galloway's got it out high. He feeds CJ Gunn, who makes his first appearance. Trace over to Tamar. Tamar takes a shot, no good. And Galloway with the offensive glass, no good. And the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end. Not great, Nathan. It's not been a great day. It's been a rough couple days, honestly. All right, Trace gets the ball inbound. Here comes Galloway probing over to Renew. Renew thinks about the three. Don't even think about it, big man. Cross court, fires it out of bounds. Renew with the high pass to CJ Gunn. CJ Gunn played some good minutes and is slowly working his way in. I noticed that, body size-wise, he looks a little bit light. Right on, Cat. It's a great place to post when you're alive and well, and everybody that does content posts in there. So, they're always going to. It doesn't take long, Nathan. Penn State rotates it around. They've got it up high. Indiana's still man-to-man, looking to penetrate. There's another deep three. Money. Penn State extends their lead, 19-15. Seth Lundy can flat out shoot it. He's got 14 in this game. Somebody needs to defend him. And Trace Jackson Davis gets the inlet pass, and it goes off his fingertips out of bounds. That is another turnover for Indiana. That will be their fourth of the half, and Renew is going to be taken out of the game. Right now, coach is giving him some grief. Coach is really going to need to use his bench, I feel. A little bit deeper. I think we need to see some Logan Duncan. We need some more height out there. Play that defense, young man. CJ Gunn's got his man out there. He's bodying him up. Over for three. No good. And it's tipped out of bounds. What a great save. Back in, and there's a layup missed. And Galloway just gets mauled on the rebound. That will be a foul on Penn State. If you can shut Seth Lundy down, it looks like you can beat Penn State today. Oh, my God. Got to tell you, Dave. They've got a pretty talented roster. They got a really good young coach. But yeah, it's just this place. Look, if you go back and look at the history, which I don't think I have time to bring it up, all these games with us and Penn State, it doesn't matter who's winning, who's losing in the season, they are always close. It seems like these games in particular for us are always tight. Yeah, you know what? Nebraska just hasn't quite figured it out. They haven't got a roster yet that really signifies, that they're growing a program. It's just a bunch of transfers every year because he's so anxious to try to build a team there. Yeah, that's the hope, right? Eventually we'll score 120. It's a very apparent that our senior leadership that is currently injured right now means a lot to this team. And I have got to let's see. Yeah, I mean, you go beyond Lundy so far for Penn State right now, and there's not a lot there. We're out rebounding, got more assists, um, and he's got 14 of their 19 points. Pickett, the other guard, has 3, and Funk has 2. The trailer for the Brady movie, dude, I saw it and I just turned it off. I don't even want to see it. There's Taylor Battle. Yeah, Ben, and that's just it. Somebody other than Trace, honestly, somebody's got to. We really, here my biggest point is getting back to point guard play, getting inside, making good passes, decisions with the ball, and scoring points via the assist. Um, yeah, somebody else has got to really step up and be a scorer today. I thought CJ Gunn has the opportunity to do that because he's lanky and athletic. Penn State goes into the zone. They're going to try to take away the inside game. And what the heck kind of pass was that? Shafino just throws it away. Yes. Need somebody else inside and somebody else on the wing. Yes, sir. Bates has been playing really well, so is Shafino, but we need somebody to help light it up. And he gets all the way to the basket there. No help defense comes and an easy layup. 21-15. All right, they're going to get in that zone. And there's CJ Gunn, lets it fly on the second pass. Not running enough offense. He was open. Not a great shot. Turnovers are horrendous. He's trying to back CJ Gunn down. The double team comes. They rotate the ball around. They get back into position. Here goes Lundy driving the lane, puts it up, and he gets blocked by TJD. Here we come back the other way. He feeds the wing. Nothing going over there. Back around to Shafino, looking for Trace on the block. Puts it up and scores. Nice little session there by IU. 4 good passes and a pass inside and a quick basket. 17-21, 6:21 to go. That's how you stop the run. No, cut him off. Gets to there, drops it to the wing. Lundy puts up another 3. No good. Shafino controls the glass. Looking to push. Shafino's driving in. 1-on-4. Nothing doing. He pulls it back. Feeds Trace. Trace gets it stolen. It's knocked out of bounds. They didn't say where it's going, but it looks like it's staying on this end. Our number 6 Lady Hoosiers tomorrow at 6:30 against the number 9 Maryland Terrapins. The girls' team is actually pulling their weight. Yep. The Cop is back in the game. He shoots it and hard off the glass on the inbound. No good. Here comes Penn State. Bringing the ball up the right sideline. Drives to the basket, throws it out, nothing doing. Tamar Bates helped and then backed off on its guy. Great job. Looking to penetrate on Bates, puts it up. Oh, and it's going to stay this way. Bates knocks it out of bounds. Got to play defense. Defense is the number one thing. That's the one thing we've gotten away from with X and Race being out now is our defense does not look the same. We could get stops. We haven't been able to lately. Penetration, throws it up and turns it over. Wasn't looking for the pass as he tried to dump it off as he crossed it in the middle. And Indiana's going to get the ball back. Chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with a 3. Let's go. Shafino feeds it up to Bates. Bates gets it to Trace on the block. Trace drives, gets around his guy, puts it up, no good, but he's going to draw the foul. TJD with a quick drop step and goes under the basket and looks to reverse it, and his man picks up a foul. Seth Lundy is shooting lights out. 5 for 10 from the floor, 4 for 7 from behind the stripe. I'm telling you, Ben, let's go. That's right. I wish, and Trace's free throws hard off the back iron, no good. Senior leadership, man. Race Thompson provided it. So did Xavier Johnson. Trace has got a lot on his plate right now, as it's basically him, Kopp, and a bunch of other youngins. Miller Kopp needs to step up. 1 free throw is good, 18-21. I don't know why my scoreboard says 15-19, and there is another 3 by Penn State, 24-18. What are you doing? My basketball scoreboard's locked. I'm going to try to reset it. There's a turnover on the pass to Trace, trying to force it in. Here comes Penn State. He gets cut off. He's driving to the basket, looking, nothing doing. You can tell Trace's back hurts, too, because the way he runs. Reverse layup is good. Penn State's on a bit of another run starting back up here. 26-18. Woodson's livid, takes a timeout. And then all of a sudden, Indiana is down 8. Well, Miller Kopp needs to, if he's not getting his open wing jump shots on penetration, he needs to find a way to get to the basket, make himself more available in the offense. That's what a senior needs to do. If not, we need to find somebody to take that spot and be assertive in the offense as well. But you look down that bench right now, and Coach is not playing Logan Duncombe. He's not playing Caleb Banks. He's not playing Anthony Leal. Those guys are not getting on the floor. Me personally, I'd like to see a few more of them guys getting a few more minutes so Trace doesn't get destroyed before February. If we keep going this way this month with Trace Jackson Davis having to play as hard as he is, there's not going to be much left of him for the NCAA tournament if we even make it there. He's given it. I'm telling you, he's putting forth an effort. I agree, Ben. I don't know what the deal is. Every time he's in the game, he makes good effort. He reaches the box score with whatever time he gets to play. Yeah. Yeah, but even at 21 years old, 22 years old, your body only heals so fast. And then if you go back out, if you've got strained muscles or whatever the case may be, and you go back out in 3 days and play as hard as these young men do, you're never going to get quite right. The 2 games off wasn't even enough. I'm sure he's putting in the effort to get it as right as he can. And the medical staff in on Indiana is excellent. With Lundy off on the bench right now, we really need to be making some dents, and that's not really happening. And he's that guy, true. He needs just to find rhythm. I wish he would facilitate a little bit. There goes Shafino, because Shafino's the only one that's playing the point like he has poise. Trace gets inside. He gets it knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay on this end. And I believe that's Sam Sessoms that's guarding him. Is he still there? No, it's not Sessoms. Gets it inbound to Trace. 4:15 to go, 10 on the shot clock. Shafino's looking. He feeds it to Geronimo. Geronimo drives. 3, 2, put it up. And that's a shot clock violation. They did not realize that the shot clock was running down and did not get a shot up. So there's a whole wasted possession, and everybody's getting a little antsy on the Indiana side. And there is an illegal pick, and it's going to be a foul called on Penn State, and that is going to be their team's 7th. I think that 6th. So we will get to shoot free throws the last 4 minutes of the half, but we got to get some fouls. What's up, John? Nice to see you today. Here comes Shafino across the timeline. Kopp, Galloway, Jackson Davis is on the floor, and Geronimo. Trying to make a push in here to get this lead knocked down. They get it down to the post to Geronimo. Double team comes. Geronimo dumps it off to Galloway, and he lays it in. Nice basket. Cuts the lead back down to 6. Galloway puts a little man pressure out there. And Penn State resets. Rotates it around the right wing, trying to get inside left side. Dribble penetration. Back out for a deep 3, wide open. Shafino fell off in help to cover the middle, and they dumped it off for a 2-man game for a nice 3-pointer, and nobody got there to help. Trace Jackson Davis dribbled it off his foot, and it's going to stay on this end of the floor, luckily. Down 9 right now, cannot really afford to go much further down because I do not know that this team in particular has the ability to come back on the road from a double-digit deficit. I got you, Dan. Yeah, just do something. I was real worried about tonight's game, I'll be honest. This is a tough place to play. TJD with a baby hook. 2 more points, 29-22. I think Shafino's better than Langford, to be honest. And I also think he's a one and done as well. Deep 3 by Penn State, buried it. Just not missing the long shot. Indiana's defense is not covering the jumper. 22-32. 2:30 to go. Kopp's got it on the left wing. Feeds TJD. Looking to get inside. And he's stripped of the ball or loses it. Here comes Penn State the other way, up 10, looking to increase that lead. Galloway picks up his 2nd foul. Yeah, Ben, we do. We need to make a push before halftime here. This lead needs to be somewhere, and we need to cut it to the 6 range, somewhere around there. we're just not playing great defense. We're not getting back on help. We're getting too spread out. It just doesn't look like it did early on. And there's a deep three, and he hit another one. 5 in a row from 3 for Penn State. 9 for 15 from the game. That is the difference. We're down 13. Schifino puts it up, doesn't get a foul call. Here comes Penn State the other way. Penn State is up 13 and looking to just bury them in the first half. Cross-court pass, another three. Geronimo controls the glass. Here comes Galloway. Got to get some offense run here and get a good shot. Galloway gets to the basket, puts it up, no good, but he does draw the foul. Yeah, John, that's 5 made straight 3-point attempts. It wasn't every possession, but might as well been. It was 22-18 not that long ago. Free throws up and short. We can't even make our free throws. I don't know what to say, what the answer is right now. I don't think there is one. Galloway makes the second free throw. It starts with the stop on defense and protecting that 3-point line. They're on a pretty big run. They could foul us every possession and probably still win the game. Let's go. Oh, Schifino just got around him on the baseline. There's another 3-pointer put up. Finally, they miss one. Here comes Schifino back the other way. Dribbling inside there is going to be a block, and Schifino makes the jump shot, but it doesn't count. And just this team's, and they're pointing it out right now on the commentary, has just not been healthy this season. Xavier Johnson, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Trey Galloway, Jordan Geronimo, Race Thompson, all Trace Jackson Davis have all missed time this year. It beats up your continuity. Well, we can get it to within 10 here if Schifino makes both free throws. 50 seconds to go in the half. 12-point lead. First free throw's up and no good. It rims out. Oh, I'm going to start throwing stuff today, y'all. Not going to be fun. He's got a lane to the basket, gets in, and gets right around. There's Tamar Bates' biggest problem. On-ball defense. Indiana's now down 14 where they could have been down 10. They'd have made a couple free throws. Trace gets it inside. Tamar Bates waits for the guy to go by, shoots the three. Bates finally makes our first 3-pointer in the half, and we're down 11. A good stop here would be nice, and Penn State can play for one shot. Mr. Tim, welcome, sir. Six seconds, 5. He's going to go one-on-one with Trace. He goes all the way to the basket, throws it up. No good. Schifino controls the rebound, and that will be your score at half. Indiana goes to the half down 37-25. Sam, I you know what? It is what it is. If I was coach, I would not be happy, but you've got to find a way to motivate these guys. And if you can't get the guys you got motivated, then they need to sit and you need to go to the next man on the bench. Caleb Banks and Logan Duncombe. I'm telling you what, Anthony Leal wants in that game. I know he does. But you've got to keep trying. You just can't sit idly by and keep making the same mistakes. So you got to keep playing hard. Well, Hopefully the second half belongs to us, but at 12-point deficit, it's a long way to go. But we're going to sit here and try to see if we can help lead them back with a little bit of momentum. And Mr. Alley, how's it going, Tim? Hopefully the kiddy's doing well. You know what? He's just not playing. I don't know why. He's got a nice jump shot. It's not like he lacks, body size to compete. And how are you doing, Sam? He has I'm just not sure what it is. I don't know where the other one is around here. He's hiding. He must have got a full belly and went and took a nap. So I got home from work today. I was sitting around and I decided to lay down for a little while before I set up the stream for tonight. And I fell asleep and I did not wake up until about quarter till. So I got the whole thing set up in about 15 minutes. So I apologize for being late. I was really trying to get her done. Just didn't happen. Yeah, right now that blue kitty's going meow, Tim. I agree. The other blue kitty went meow as well. And we're referencing NFL football teams winning that are cat-based. Also got this weekend coming up. Got the I'm not sure. I know we won't have the Sunday game for the NFL, but we should make the others. I was trying to think. I think I get Minnesota. I think I get the Minnesota game on Sunday. Tim says IU is my adopted team. He likes to, Tim likes to see me get wound up. And I get wound up over college basketball pretty much more than anything. So passionate about these Hoosiers, that's for sure. I like it when it's not a nationally televised game. That seems like the halftime is shorter, commercial breaks are a lot less, and then it flows a lot better. Well, let's talk about what happened in that first half and what we need to do. I'm not off tomorrow. Yeah, Sam, he was talking about, I thought I saw a post for you tonight, Snowman. I apologize. First half highlights for Indiana. Trace Jackson Davis, 2 for 4 from the field, 6 points. Jordan Geronimo, 4 points. Both of them played fairly well down underneath. Both have 5 rebounds, 5 assists between them. And Geronimo only had 1 foul in the first half. If you want to look at something to be positive about. Shafino, 2 for 8 from the floor, not making anything, made 4 baskets, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and only 1 foul as well. Galloway has 5 points, played a pretty good half. Renew did make his only shot when he was in there, did not play a lot of minutes. And if you want to go, got you. Take care of family first, Snowman, always. Other than that, getting it over into the Penn State side of things, Lundy and Funk basically just ran over everybody in this game. 14 for Lundy, 5 for 10 from the floor, 4 3-pointers, 3 rebounds. And Funk was 4 for 6 from the floor, 3 3-pointers, 2 rebounds. And Here's the kicker. Winter, the point guard, has 6 assists for Penn State, and that's probably the reason why these guys are getting such good shots, because he's getting penetration and dumping it back out onto the three-point line at the right time. Those are in-rhythm threes. That's why they're scoring them. I'd like to thank everybody for being here today, especially with me being tardy. I figured I would be late and everybody would see that I didn't have one set up. And nobody would make it. Jake, you missed a game, a half with no leadership. That's really our missing leadership. Stabilizing the floor. We just look out of kilter. We don't look like we have a whole lot going on, on offense. Any news on Biggs? Race Thompson will be back this season. He has a knee injury as it's been laid out for us. They said sometime in February based on how he progresses. So I'm going to assume he didn't tear a muscle or tear a ligament. He strained it, which would be like a partial tear, and he's rehabbing it. They're going to try to go without surgery, as far as I know. I'm guessing. Nathan had some internet issues. Yeah. Goat. Oh, yeah. Nathan, the GOAT. And next game tonight will probably be a Rutgers blowout going to Welsh Ryan Arena the way they're playing basketball right now. Oh, yeah, Ben, we still have a good chance to win this game. We came back. If these guys, when they get hot, they can really – they've just got to be playing defense. And here's the other thing about that is Penn State shot 52% from behind the arc in the first half. You cannot replicate that. If they shoot 9 for 17 in the second half, they're gonna blow us away. Teams just can't continue that kind of shooting from that far back. Their shooting percentage will go down in the second half. I would bet on it. As Indiana's will probably go up. I hope so. The way to win this game is on the defensive end. We're just getting beat. Xavier they said he's going to be back this season. They did not say when. He had foot surgery, Sam. Yeah, Jake, the other day, that game in Iowa was the poorest officiated game I've ever seen in my life. I get animated and I get a little loud sometimes about refereeing and stuff like that. But that was as poor of a game as I've ever seen. If those referees that were in that game did not get some reprimand from the Big Ten for how they handled and controlled that game, something's got to be wrong. I have never seen a coach come across the midcourt line screaming and yelling, earn a technical at the end of a game, and then have it taken away like it never even happened. He broke a rule. It's just something that I've never seen before. Usually, referees are there to maintain and assert control of a basketball game, however they have to do it. They in college, they try to teach and keep these kids in line. while they're learning the game of basketball and trying to effectively not affect the outcome of the game negatively. And that was at Iowa. That was probably the worst time I've ever seen a Big Ten game officiated. And it was not good. Coach wasn't happy. I'm surprised he didn't get thrown out of the game. It was bad on both sides of the ball too. I'm going to give it that, both halves. I just hope not to see that crew for a while. Hopefully they've learned something from it, because pretty much cost us a game. You know, early on, Jake, his complaining was valid. I thought he made some pretty solid points, especially going back and watching it again and trying to pick through what he's complaining about. He made some, he had some good gripes, but coaches are, and there's the other part of that equation. Coaches are there as leaders of their team. Not only do you have to complain and try to get impose your will on the officials, but you got a set of rules that you got to follow too, and was not doing a very good job of showing restraint and playing within those guidelines. It was just not a great feel for a game. Today's game, I haven't really felt that way at all. It looks like that it's pretty even both ways. And the referees have not, I just don't really know they're there. So that means they're doing a good job. Yeah. Set a good example. I didn't see, but not much that I thought was worth complaining about this whole first half. And that's what it comes down to. If they're doing a good job, if you're not complaining, if you don't know they're there, that's a good officiating crew. We should be closing in on the end of the first half, and we'll try to get an outlook here on the second half here in just a second. Yeah, we still control the inside play, Sam. We're still dominating in the paint, as Geronimo and Renew have played pretty decent, and so far with Race Thompson being out. Also, our wings are getting to the glass a little bit. We've scored well in the paint. Rebounding, we've still got a rebounding edge. So we've got the tools necessary. Right now, our struggles are coming, just on the defensive end. We're not affecting shots like we should be. We're not contesting threes. That's the biggest problem. And so far, Penn State is burying their three-pointers, and we've got to change that this half. Turnovers. I don't have turnovers listed here. Let me fix that. I wonder why I don't have turnovers in my stat sheet today. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we do. Turnovers, 8 in the first half, and Penn State had 6. Our number's a little high for sure. We don't want to be up that high, and Penn State is about where a team averages. 5 to 6 is probably, I don't want to say acceptable, but tolerated in the first half. But like I said, when you shoot 17 3-pointers and hit 9 of them, it's hard for another team to control that half. We did not play a bad half of basketball. We just did not cover the 3-point shot well. And with that, leads us into what we're going to have to do the second half here. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping in today. Smash all the buttons as you go out today, because I know most of you come in for a little while and then you run off. I definitely appreciate it. Also, I'd love for you to drop a comment in the chat. Let me know what you think. If you have an opinion about something, definitely post it here. These are called watch parties because we come in here to hang out together and watch and kind of go through the game together and try to enjoy it together. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's definitely one way to socialize and have sports to share with new people all the time. I definitely enjoy it. Usually we've got a pretty great crowd in here. There's no BS in the chat. You can have your comments as long as they are respectful. and I'll try to answer them. Yeah, I'm a very traditionalist, Tim, by the way. I like old school. I like I like defensive basketball. I like the dirty game, man. I like where you win the game in the trenches. That's what I'm about. That's what I like. I like to see fundamental basketball, and I know that's not, quote unquote, the stylish form of basketball today, but I really like when people do the little things well. I love Trey Galloway. He exemplifies, a lot of what I feel a Hoosier should be. So does Trace Jackson Davis, with desire, heart, in the way he plays. It is feeling like last year, but we need to run. We've had some bad luck this year. We had some bad luck last year. Some of these guys have got to take this experience that they're getting and step up. I really want Geronimo to play well this half. I love that kid. All right, Shafino's going to bring the ball across the timeline. And Galloway feeds Trace on the block immediately. Back out to Galloway for three. No good. Geronimo tips the ball, and he trying to rebound it, and it goes off his fingertips out of bounds. He did get a hand on it, just couldn't control it. Not on you, Jordan. Trey missed the shot. Let's go. Not worried about that first offensive possession. Let's see how we defend. They better stick a hand in Lundy's face. Rotated on the right wing, down, back on the block. Galloway's got him. He's backing him down. Double team comes. Feeds it back out. Rotate around the horn into the corner. Nothing doing. Drives the baseline. Reverse layup. Scores. Very good penetration there. And a quick basket for Penn State. Back up 13. Shafino and Geronimo out high. Feeds it to Trace. Trace works his way in. He's going to get blocked, and he's going to get fouled. Trace Jackson Davis can get a foul anytime he wants one. And that right there that reverse layup was a product of Trace not being able to get to the baseline because of his back. Yeah, you're right, Ben. It all starts with playing a little bit better each time out. He does make the first free throw, cuts the lead back down to 12. We cannot afford to let this thing get up anywhere higher. It seems that way, Jake. I just don't know what we don't have. And Indiana goes to a solid full court press on the inbounds and doesn't get a turnover, but definitely affected the way Penn State brought the ball up. Galloway out high. Bates is coming off the bench today. Something must be Bates didn't start the second half. I don't know if he's struggling. He didn't look good the first half. He did make a three. Trying to get around Trace, nothing doing. Fadeaway jump shot. Great defense by TJD. Here comes Shafino back the other way looking. Trace gets down to the block. Double team comes back to Shafino. Rotates it around the horn. Galloway drives the lane. Feeds Geronimo. Geronimo puts it up and scores it. Geronimo uses good body position and getting into the lane to get a basket and cuts the lead back down to 9. So far, shots have not come easy for Penn State, except for the reversal on the reverse layup. But that was just because Trace couldn't get to the baseline to cut him off. Geronimo just gets called for a foul. He doesn't even know what he did. Or he acted like he doesn't know what he did. That's right, Ben. Just keep going. We can win. 9, cut that lead to 5. Let's get it to 5. Inbound pass is controlled. Nothing doing. They get over Lundy for a deep three. No good. Lundy comes off the pick, misses the deep three. Here comes TJD. Driving. Gets to the basket. And draws. No foul. Good defense by number 3 for Penn State. Here we come back the other direction. Getting down to the left sideline. Kopp cuts off the ball. He's trying to back Miller down. Galloway threatens to come over for double team. Another deep three. And that's almost an air ball. See, we didn't have this in the first half. Those were going in. That would be 6 points. Schifino gets to the basket. Puts it up, no good. Trace with the rebound and the layup. Leads cut to 7. 39-32. Let's go. Penn State takes 2 long three-pointers thinking they're going to fall the same way, and so far they haven't. Play D, boys. Gets inside, reads it out. Uh-oh, there's Lundy who's wide open, and he misses it. It rims around. Soft touch does not go down, and here comes Indiana with a chance to cut it to 5. Trace has got it on the block, puts it up, and scores. Indiana's on a bit of a run here right now because Penn State is not knocking out the threes, and we're still going to the hoop. 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's get another stop, boys. Come on. And Galloway's out, and you can see that they're playing inspired on defense because the lead's cut. Schifino feeds it on the block, puts it up, and scores. Good position on the block. Number 3 for Penn State gets the basket. 41-34, leads back to 7. Schifino goes around a pick, feeds Trace. Trace drives in, puts it up, and no good. No foul called. Here comes Penn State. And what a feed to Lundy on the block. That's a jump ball. That is that good. Miller Cobb. Lundy brings the ball down low, and he gets in there and grabs it. They do not immediately blow the whistle, but it was a jump ball. The officials got together and agreed. Coach is telling his players on Penn State to slow down. Penn State controls after that, and they have 20 on the shot clock, 22. And there's going to be a foul on Schifino going around to pick, trying to stay with this guy, but the defense intensity has picked up this half. So my issue is going to be going forward, how much energy do you expend getting caught up? And how well do your subs play when they come in? Because you're going to need a break. Drives, gets to the basket, nothing doing. Gets cut off by Trace. Very good defense so far for there by Trace. Gets back again. They're looking. No. Cut off. Feeds it back outside. Dribble drive. Round the horn. Back out to Lundy. Looking to score. He drives the lane and gets blocked by Geronimo. Here comes Indiana back the other way. Trace on the break. Back to Galloway and scores it. Trace Jackson Davis saves the pass, throws it to Galloway, and he lays it in. Down to a 5-point lead, 36-41. So far, a lot of energy is being expended, but we are coming back. Deep 3 again by Funk. Gosh, dang, that kid don't miss. 44-36. Here we go back the other way. Leads back to 8. Schifino got the pick. Goes around looking, takes the 3. Schifino answers. 39-44. Here comes Penn State. This half is getting a little exciting, y'all. Getting a little exciting. We're up to 2 for 9 now. That was Penn State's 10th made 3 last possession. Gets inside looking. He gets cut off and sent right back out. Defense looks a little better. He gets around Geronimo, feeds it inside, almost loses it. Back outside, dribble penetration, puts it up, and gets the layup. Penn State is fighting back right now. It's 46-39. And Coach recognizes that they're tired, and he takes a timeout. Well, Dabney, I'm sorry. Are you Are you watching today? I'm not sure. I can't remember if you have a TV feed or not. Some people do, some don't. But the way Penn State is running their offense is really how we should run ours all the time. Getting inside the paint with your head up in the ball, passing down to the block at that point if you don't have a shot, or passing out to your shooters. So Penn State, if you get a chance to watch any of the replay, but Penn State is playing offense the way I feel we should be playing offense. Their offense works how we should work. It should work inside out with your guards getting in the paint, making decisions. They do that almost every possession. They get to the rim in some manner almost every position. They don't just pass it around the outside and shoot. They dribble, drive, and get inside. And that's how they've been playing so well. When the defense collapses, when the ball hits the paint, that's when the shooters become available on the wings. And that's what they have done very well this game. So if you can put that into perspective, and we haven't really played that way a whole lot this year. When we do play that way, it's very effective offense. But they're just playing good offense. Our defense is not bad this half. The Funk kid that just buried the 23-footer was wide open, but he was deep. You know, he's shooting behind the line, so his guy will come off to try to help cut off the ball, and then the ball feeds back out when defense collapses. So it's kind of a catch-22. I think I'd rather see them shoot from 26 than from 10, but and hopefully they won't make 50% this half. That's what we're hoping. They're going to get their shots because they run good offense. I like it. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. We're under 10. You can trim a 10-point lead in 3 possessions. Yeah, what I'm worried about is the minutes played here. So same 5 are still on the floor. We haven't subbed yet in the first 5.5 minutes. They're already working their rotation. Shafino's got the ball in the post. He puts it up at 13 foot, no good. It bounces. It doesn't even look an ugly shot, but he was in great position to make it. And here comes Penn State down 7. There's another open 3 inside out, and he buried it. Penetration, dumps back out to the top of key, and Funk makes the second 3-pointer in a row, and Penn State extends back to 10. Galloway's got it out high. He's rotating around looking for Trace. Trace gets the ball down deep, feeds across court to Kopp, over to Galloway for 3. And then Galloway makes his first 3-pointer since the first half. I think he made one then. And the lead is back to 7. Ball went inside out, good ball movement, and that's what you get, a good shot. They talk about shooting in rhythm. Penn State has it on the left wing. Got to defend that 3-point line. Lundy is not on the floor, so Funk should be your number 1 target. Keep him out wide. He shoots it from way down. And well defended, well beyond NBA range. He just buries another one. And that's 3 in a row for Funk. That was undefendable there. Shafino gets in the paint, feeds it to Trace. Trace puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, no good, but draws the foul. My word. I want that guy. So what they've been, like I said, Winter drives the lane and just turns, and then he shoots one from so far outside that I can't even imagine. Just in rhythm, man. Good shooter. That's who I want on my team. I need a good outside shooter that has ice water in his veins. Pretty exciting ball game, even though we're down 10, I got to say. 1 second, folks. What? Yeah, I hope we have enough energy to make it down the stretch. We're doing good at getting fouls drawn. I don't know where we're at in the second half as far as team fouls go, but TJD is doing a good job of getting in there and getting fouls drawn. They've got 4 players with 2 fouls right now. Let's see, we did get into the bonus in the first half. 6, 8, 9. They've had 10 total fouls in the game. I'm not sure where we're at in the half, probably 3 or 4. But we've drawn fouls really well. And here's the other thing. The only thing that we have a chance right now to, because of the fouls that we're drawing, going to the basket, we're getting the free throw line. Penn State has not shot a free throw yet in the game. However, when you're 12 for 23 behind the three-point line, that's a difference maker. No, that's not what I wanted. And Trace Jackson makes his first free throw, just like we were talking about. All right, 43-52. Second one does not go down. Here comes Penn State the other way, up 9. 12:45 to go. Drives the lane, puts the floater up. No good. Controlled by Trace. Galloway's going to bring the ball up the floor. Need a basket. Get a stop, need a basket. Bates is in now. Feeds it to Trace on the block. He's got great position. Drops it down to Geronimo, and the pass is errant. Here comes Penn State looking to push. Gets to the basket, feeds it across court, around the horn. There's Funk wide open. No good. But number 12 for Penn State controls the offensive glass on the tip ball and dunks it home to take the lead back to 11. They're going crazy in Happy Valley tonight. 11-point lead for Penn State. Kopp is wide open. You got to hit it. Yes, he do. 46-54. Miller Kopp finally buries the 3. Cuts the lead back to 8. Gets it inside, rotates it into the corner. That Funk, you need to beat him up. Looking. Rotates it around. There's another open 3 on the left wing. Every time we score, they answer. Got to defend the 3. You look tired. Bates has got it out high, feeds it down. Geronimo. Bates just takes one from, oh, there's a foul. Geronimo gets thrown to the floor, basically. What's up, Miss Alex? Absolutely not. I barely made it in here myself. And what a great offensive rebound for Penn State and dunk. And the lead is back to 11. Man, you know what? Without your 2 super duper seniors of Xavier Johnson and Race Thompson, this team does not look as polished. They struggle for continuity. It looks like Jalen Hood-Schifino and Trace Jackson Davis are on the same page. Everybody else seems to be hit or miss. We need a run here to start getting this lead closer again. We got it down to 5, and now it's back up to 11. Penn State is just not missing threes. We're not defending them well. Yeah, Alex shows up and wakes him up, man. She got him waking up. Got 23 wonderful people in the house tonight. Please smash that like button for me. I definitely appreciate it. The subscribe is free. And definitely leave some kind of a comment in here so that I can figure out who some of these lurkers are and what you like. Yeah, the good thing about this game is it has flowed, man. I hate the NFL for the commercials. It feels like college basketball flows. Got your butt kicked on a Wednesday. Hopefully that means that we did some business today. I know we had a lot of people in the showroom and the ballrooms today. It must have been that group that made it busy on the boat after that. That's good. All right. We are back to play. 11:07 to go. 11-point lead. IU's got the ball. Looking. Penn State leads. They get the inbound all the way back to Tamar Bates, and he barely controls it. And what is that? What a lucky play. Shafino's got it, and he's trying to go one-on-one, takes the 3. And Shafino gets his defender to step back, buries a 3. It's only 2. He was on the line. I'm sorry. Cuts the lead back to 9. Penn State runs offense, dribble penetration, gets inside, feeds it outside to Lundy for 3. And fresh legs, he hits it. Inside out every time, I'm telling you. Dribble penetration, trying to get it inside, rotates it around the horn. Shafino's got it. He's looking. He wants to score it. Gets it down inside to Trace. Trace rotates around. And what is the call here? There's going to be a foul on number 2 as Trace Jackson Davis goes up strong. Oh, man, his toe is close. Looks like it was on the line, though. 60-48. You cannot win giving up this many points on a big day. Just a good day to gamble, apparently. Free throws become ever important. First one is good. Second one is up, and also, it rims out. Golly, can we not make 2 free throws at a time today? Lundy's back on the floor. He got a nice break. His legs should be nice and fresh. And there is going to be a foul. Looks like that one's going on Galloway. I'm not sure what the word nittany means. $63-49. That must have been another triple while I was looking at my computer. And Shafino puts up the shot. He makes it, and he gets the basket and a chance for a 3-point play. Mount Nittany, Alex, is a mountain in Pennsylvania in Centre County. Shafino's numbers look great. He missed the free throw there. However, the team just does not look the same without a few more seniors on the team. And we are under 10 minutes in the lead. Is 12. Penn State is doing their job of getting inside. He puts it up and in, uses body strength against Shafino, and the lead is back to 14. It does not look like we're going to be able to compete. Trace gets the ball inside. He's double, triple team, throws it out. Tamar Bates puts it up. No good. Just looks sloppy on offense. Coming back the other week. By the way, Jalen Hood-Schifino was the freshman of the week for the Big Ten. Played 2 outstanding games. Penn State has a chance to really put us behind here, and they missed a shot. Galloway controls. Here comes Indiana. Need a basket in the worst possible way. Schifino's looking for Jackson Davis, and the ball stripped. Nobody goes to get the loose ball. These guys are tired. They've played essentially the whole half. We have not subbed but one person in. Tamar Bates has come in for just a few minutes. We have not seen Malik renew. And there's another jump shot. They're just going to bury us because our guys are wore out. You can mark it up. We do not have a sub sitting at the time clock. And there's almost a steal. Bates feeds it back to Schifino to Galloway for 3. Shot is short off the front iron, and Lundy controls. There is no stop. This game is done. And a drive to the basket, no resistance, and a layup. 69-51. And there's another timeout. And coach is not going to play his bench. We need 10. Let's see. Race and X. Race will be back sometime in February. He has a knee injury. They did not disclose the essentials on what it is. X, they just say we should be back before the end of the season. Foot surgery. We need 10 wins in the Big Ten to be able to make the tourney. If you look at the schedule, that's not happening. I'm sure we might get 1 or 2 when we need it, but yeah. I figured Woodson would have improved from last season in that category. He still seems scared of his bench for whatever reason. Yes, I don't know why he does not play his bench in the second half. Obviously, Penn State's run their rotation. Their guys are fresh. And you're right, Alex. The other part of that is that the guys that are sitting 8, 9, 10, 11 on that bench right now he's only played 1 guy in the second half. Renew hasn't even played yet. If you're going to, those guys are going to transfer out because they want to play basketball. I don't know why. I have no detail on anything that they do behind closed doors. I can't answer those questions. But to me, it seems blatantly obvious. If I feel that way, I feel like others have got to feel the same way. Trace Jackson Davis can't play 35 minutes a game, and you expect him to be available in March. There's just no way. He's already nursing an injury. Well, because let's just run through the end of this season. Trace Jackson Davis does have another year of eligibility. So unless he develops an outside shot, he might be back. He might enter the transfer portal. Who really knows? Xavier Johnson, Race Thompson are both gone. Shafino, CJ Gunn is in the game, puts up the 15-footer and hits it. See what I mean? Fresh legs, makes a jump shot. Instant energy. CJ Gunn's out to defend. Now, he's a little weaker on defense. Gets back into position and looks. Here comes this guy backing him down. Renew is in there with him as well. Looks to get inside, puts up the shot. And CJ Gunn's going to be called for the foul on the fadeaway jump shot, but he defended pretty well. Basket did count. 53-69, 7:25 to go. No, it was before the shot, so good foul. Didn't go in. Penn State's looking to score on the outside. They're rotating around. They haven't got any penetration. 12 on the shot clock. Goes around Shafino, cut off by Renew. Feeds it across court. Step back three. And he hit it. Funk has 23. And Penn State's up 19. Miller Kopp's on the floor. Jalen Hood-Shafino, Malik Renew, Tamar Bates, and CJ Gunn. Shafino puts up the floater, short off the front iron. Tamar controls the rebound, puts up the floater, and scores. Tamar Bates finally gets a basket. .52, 6:45 to go. CJ Gunn must be bleeding or something. Why is he going right to the bench? Looks like there's some kind of problem with his shoe. Okay. So he got to play for a minute. Here comes Penn State. Don't reach, Tamar. Looking to drive, gets inside, feeds it back outside to Lundy. Kopp is on Lundy. Do not let him in. Goes right by Miller Kopp and just dunks it. So no help defense in the paint, and that's what you get. And Renew gets inside, puts it up again, and draws the foul. There's a problem with his shoes. He can't play in them. They all look the same. There's the essential. Seth Lundy just crossed 1,000 career points. Congratulations to that young man. Here's what happens in a game like this if free throw by Renew is good. Once you've been burnt by the outside shot so many times, nobody wants to be the guy that gives up the three, so help defense doesn't come when you get dribble penetration. Yes, sir. I wasn't sure because he was messing with his shoes on the sideline. I am not sure what that meant. I can't hear the call of the game, so I don't know why he's out. But they took him right out after that play, so we'll see if he comes back. Deep three by Penn State. Hit it. This game has gone way past where I thought it would be. Penn State's got 77 right now. And I'm not going to lie. Tamar Bates drives, puts it up, and no good. Penn State defense comes to help, and they get the rebound. Coming back the other direction. What a nice pass. Renew commits the foul to stop the basket. It would have been another dunk. And this game is just literally over. Penn State has scored more points already in the second half than they did in the first half, and I didn't think we could play worse. Free throws good. 78-56. We're getting beat horribly. Second free throw is no good. Shavino's going to bring the ball up the court. 5:18 to go. I want to see the rest of the bench. There's no sense. You're not going to win. Play him. Trace Jackson misses. Tip in by Renew. The guys with the fresh legs are scoring the points. I'm getting whiny now, so here we go. It's getting a little pouty. They've got everybody out away from the basket. Finally, 12 settles in at the post. They rotate the ball out high. They're just running clock now. Penn State has no desire. They're going to drive to the basket. Puts up the floater. Trace Jackson Davis blocks it. Galloway controls. Here we come back the other way. Need three. Might as well shoot it. 19-footer, 2-point shot, no good. Nobody else is trying to rebound but Trace. Penn State has three guys collapsing to get the ball. 3-on-1. Most of the time, they're going to get it. Another deep three by Funk. No good. Here comes Shafino. 20-point lead. Can we cut it? Galloway looking. Shoots the floater. No good. Tipped out and controlled by Penn State. Renew tipped the ball out, but nobody wanted to go get it. And here we go back the other way. Men's top 25 basketball. Alabama is at Arkansas right now. Lead. Duke is up on Pitt by 4. And almost a turnover. They control it. Indiana's defense is flat-footed. They're not going after rebounds. Everybody's tired. Coach, empty the bench. Empty the bench. There's nothing left to do but get guys minutes. Stats don't mean nothing at this point. Trace Jackson's Davis means back means everything. One more senior goes down, and we are in deep trouble for the rest of the year. It could be. And with the national ranking of our recruiting and all the promise of having returning starters, he's not played. I don't know why he doesn't play. I'm not sure what's going on behind enemy lines, what they're doing in practice, but Anthony Leal's not played. Anthony Leal will not transfer, though. He done said that in one of his tweets. He is a Hoosier. I have not seen Leal come out of the candy stripes since very early in the season. It's where he wanted to play. He got his wish. Anthony Leal took his look, let's just talk about character. Anthony Leal took his nil money, his name, image, and likeness money, and paid all his sister's college tuition off. Tell me that ain't what a good young man does. You know, none of these guys are bad. Caleb Banks is on the bench right now, and he's a dang good ball player. I just don't know why they don't get minutes. Yeah, I mean, he's young. CJ Gunn's the only one that's coming in off the bench. Yeah, I just think Coach is a little stubborn. And as I say it, he's on the floor. Caleb Banks is out there right now. He feeds Renew. Renew turns and goes inside and gets Lundy, blocks his stuff right out of bounds. Caleb Banks is on the floor. CJ Gunn as well. Get Logan Duncombe out there. Mr. Feast. What the? Yep. Tamar Bates with the 12-footer buries it. Nice inbound pass by Caleb Banks. Tamar Bates buries the jump shot. CJ Gunn is going to man press a little bit with Shafino. There's another deep one by Lundy. Hit it. You've just run into a proverbial buzzsaw today. When I tell you the numbers of the three-pointers, that's travel. And Caleb Banks goes up for the dunk and loses it. Controlled by Penn State. 2:44 to go. 18th three-pointer made tonight by Penn State. That is a team record. They get it inside, and Shafino blocks the shot. Is not going to let him get dunked on. There is no leg left. Yes, what? There's no point. The only thing you're risking having Shafino out there right now is injury. I got you. Nice to see you, Jack. One more three-pointer and Penn State will beat a record. And you know what? There's nothing to talk about as far as the end of this games. Yeah, no profanity, sir, in any aspect of it. We try to keep it chill in here. We try to keep it kid-friendly as Renew off the dribble scores a basket. He said frick. I didn't see. Well, then that's okay. Tamar Bates is in tow. They're going one-on-one with him. They're going to try to go on Banks and dribble penetrate. Banks cuts him off. He does put it up and in, but that was not bad defensive position by Caleb Banks. Here comes Bates. 85-62. Deep three by Gunn, no good. Renew controls the glass. Sloppy pass controlled by Funk, who has destroyed us today. And look, Penn State's got all their subs ready to come into the game. In the post-game interview, somebody needs to ask Coach why he does not play his bench. And a missed shot. Here comes Bates. At this point, get it over with. We just give up 85 points. Bates shoots and scores. It's worse than a pickup game for Dabney. Penn State. Dribble penetration. They got me on the small screen. I can't even see. Right on, Jake. They're just going to let the shot clock expire, let their subs come in the game. Penn State clears the bench. Yes, and yes, it is an embarrassment and it's so depressing. You know what? I'm going to listen to the press conference tonight. I will probably clip it and drop a short from it because I'm a little disappointed. I just want to see what's said. And Tamar Bates is still going at it like there's something to play for. No, John, it's about over. We're going to call it quits here in just a few minutes. Free throw is good. Garbage time points for Tamar Bates. I hate to say it that way, but that's all it is. Second one is good as well. And that gets Tamar Bates at least into double digits. So congratulations there. We now have 4 double-digit scores today, but nothing to show for it. 58% from the three-point line is the deciding factor in the game as this clock runs out. 85-66, 19-point lead. Hey, you guys are fantastic. Much love to everybody in the chat today. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for supporting us and showing us a lot of love here. Alex and I truly appreciate each and every one of you that stopped by. It's a pleasure to hang out with everybody. Dabney, thank you for the commentary today. Kept me rolling. Snowman, thanks for stopping by. Everybody support other creators that are in here. Snowman Multimedia's A Pizzle stopped in tonight. We have multiple others. All you have to do is join our Discord. Nathan dropped the link one time, and that way we can get to know you all a little bit better, and you can support your stuff. Ben Bull says, check me out if you like music. Hey, Ben, we have a Discord server. You can do self-promotion in there. Man, if you've got something that you put on YouTube, we support everybody that's in our blood family. So if we get that link for the Discord out there one time before I check this thing down, I'm going to go through a couple stats while I'm waiting for it. For sure, man. It's a family place. We hang out, whether you're 10 years old or whatnot. Come on in. Nice, bro. There it is. There's our Discord. Feel free to join it. Ben, I appreciate you. Definitely. Sam, I appreciate you as well. Next game when I'll be on, not really sure. I will have it set up a little bit early. I will pin this to the top of the chat as I get ready to close it down today. But also, Alex will be streaming on Twitch probably at some point in time later today. The Crawl Crew in Fortnite. But anyway, this game went incredibly well as far as flow. Horrible result. A lot of work to do on the end. I'm going to watch the post game from Coach tonight. I actually haven't watched any in a while, and I'm going to see what everybody else thinks because I feel like not giving our bigs enough rest, it's getting to be a problem. These guys are just wore out. And with this game, with the month of January holding 9 games for IU, it's only going to get worse. It is over yet, Dabney. 85-66 is your final. Penn State shoots 58% from 3. There's one more link out there for you all to join. Alex's Twitch account. Going to jump over and I'm going to watch Kent Sterling, and I'm going to leave you guys with some shark action. And I'll see you guys next time. Much love.